has the better tight end, but I do know that that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
They face first down. Russell Wilson has it under center. Three-step drop. Here's Baldwin. Stewart's there to take him down.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
The Seahawks from the 37. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Tackles made. Here's the Seahawks offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Offense lines up here. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 40. He's looking to intercepted. He's got some daylight. Touchdown, Washington.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Redskins with an extra point try on the way. Extra point was good. Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. They come to the line, and it's first down. Lynch is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. On the money, taken down at the 39.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The Seahawks were never threatened a week ago, but they find themselves behind in a tight one today, Phil.
Yeah, they found a team that was probably a little afraid because they saw how they blew out the team last week. So that makes you think we got to be sharp, be on top of our game, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's a look at the Redskins defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks. 2nd and 9. Gets away from the pressure, and he hauls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Job on the ground there by Lynch.
The Seahawks offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Russell Wilson has it under center. The Seahawks take it from the 23. Catch made. That picks up 7.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, throw, nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
2nd and 3. Play action Wilson. Makes the catch inbounds.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
It's first down as they head to the line. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
First down here. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. That brings the play to an end. Second down now. Goal line defense on the field. Halfway through this first quarter now. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. Third and goal to go from the 2. Throws the pass. Pass is intercepted. He stacked up at that point.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. First down at the 20. And Morris is handed the football. Brought down at the 20. Here's a look at the Redskins offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Out of the gun. Long ball to Deshaun Jackson, but it's incomplete. Here's a look at the Seahawks defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways. RG3 from the gun. Gets it out for the completion, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This play set up by the long gainer. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Second down here. Griffin from the gun. Trying to work that left side. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. It's third down coming up. Griffin by himself in the backfield. Snap it out of the gun. Garcon's got it. First down.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
First down here after the completion. Nickel formation for the defense here. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Morris is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Morris is in the backfield. First down and 10. Takes it again. Chancellor's there that time for the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Second and 4 following the run. Offense lines up here. Right back to him once more. In on the stop.
Some of the best players on the field are outside linebackers. They can rush the passer. And how about this play this time against the outside run? Shows power, strength, and athletic ability. Gets in there and stops that play for no gain.
Third down on the way. What a drive this has been. Griffin's got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Touchdown!
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. First down here. Baldwin's a receiver in the slot. Wilson set in the pistol. Here's the handoff. He's going to the left. The flag is out as the play continues. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football. First down on the way. Wilson's going to be in the pistol here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's brought down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Seahawks take it from the 23. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Russell Wilson has it under center. The Seahawks take it from the 23. Connects with Thomas. Brought down at the 44.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Here's the first snap after the big play. First down following the long play. Wilson's on the move. Throwing now to his left. D'Angelo Hall in on the stop.
Wilson just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 5. Breaks free. Wilson's going to take off with it. And now he'll slide.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field, the defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
Michael lined up in the backfield to the ground. And that's a gain of 9.
Number 33 on the carry. Gain of 9.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Wilson comes out in the pistol. They want to keep feeding him the football. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Michael's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Russell Wilson has it under center. Offense lines up here. Handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. This will be the 8th play of this drive. First down at the 23. Staying with the ground. That'll stop the play right there.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7. But don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.